Hello and welcome back to Vampyr. My name's Emma and this is Once Upon a Quest. In today's episode, we're going to probably go to Whitechapel and cure some people and find someone who can read Braille, hopefully, to do that mystery side quest. We found a note on someone's dead body and we can't read it because it's written in Braille. So we need to find out what that note says and see what's going on. I don't know. Let's go. Yeah, so we're going to head to We're going to head straight to Whitechapel, and there's a few people in this area I want to heal actually, who are Joe Peterson, fatigue, oh gosh, fatigue as well, more fatigue, ugh, that stupid priest. I'm going to heal him so that I can eat him later on though. He needs to go. Who else needs to be healed? Okay, just the three of them, so they've got fatigue. Is it? Yeah, they all have fatigue. Hopefully, I think I have enough treatments. Yeah. There's also this skull I could try and attack now. Last time I tried to fight this particular skull, I was like level 7 or level 9 or something, and I died. Wet Boot Boy's note concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel. I think I found one, Albie. He's as stupid as stool, but tough. I asked him to prove to me he could get some drugs for the black market and deliver quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as a Wet Boot Boy and he must now meet the bosses to get his orders. Wait, let me read that again. Concern the recruitment of Albie. Albie. Do we know anyone called Albie? I asked him to prove to me he could get some drugs for the black market. They deliver quickly and nicely. Okay, so he kind of had passed a test.
I'm sure Albert would like to know he's been accepted by the Wet Boot Boys.
Oh, Albert Palmer. Albert Palmer. Wait, who's that again? Oh, that's so cool. I wasn't expecting to find a note on that skull's body. That's cool. Yeah, last time I tried to fight that thing, I was level 9. It did not go very well. Level 23 Rogue Skull. Yeah, things are definitely a bit more leveled up now, aren't they? Things are looking a little bit more tough around these parts. Oh, it's a Blinker Skull! Oh, Jesus! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Ah, no! I forgot how to do everything. Shit. Ah! Okay, we got him. Oh my god. I'm pressing the complete wrong button to dodge. I was playing a different game yesterday, that's why I'm totally out of sync with the controls. Okay, we got it. So, I think I've mentioned it before, but apart from this game, I'm playing God of War at the moment, just on my own. Like, I'm not recording that one, but really enjoying that. And I hadn't played it in a while, so I was like completely out of the loop with controls. And now I've been playing that, and now jumping back into Vampyr, I'm completely out of the loop with the Vampyr controls. Does anyone else struggle with that? I just cannot usually play 2 games at the same time because I just struggle. Where am I going? Oh, there's so many more skulls around now. This used to be all vampire hunters. Yeah, this used to be always vampire hunters around these parts. And now it's all skulls, so that's interesting. There's definitely kind of a change of enemies. There's like a turn in the tide, I guess. Which is really interesting. As we know, the Great Hunt is coming. And the Ascalon Club is gearing up for something. And the Pre-1 Hunters are gearing up for a big attack against vampires and stuff. And there's definitely a lot more of them around. Yes, dear, I know. Now, who needs healing around here? The 2 guys are over here, I think. Joe, Barrett. Oh yeah, and the priest.
One way or another.
All right, guys. Who wants to be
You again? What do you want this time?
Joe, I'm here to heal you, darling.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
Just take it.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Okay, lovely. And you're recovering. I still have one more hint for him. One more hint.
How is the sanitary situation?
Oops, I didn't mean to ask.
I'm not easily scared, but crazy killers and armed patrols are lurking about. My son's right about this place.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
How are we going to get that last hint for him, I wonder? Who is shouting like that? Would you shut up? God, Barrett.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
All right, I'm here to
Do you need help,
heal you.
sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
I don't
Why
quite
does,
agree. but
why
I
does
won't
nobody ever
argue.
take my medicine? I have to force them all
Please
to take it.
this. You'll feel better.
Really?
I have to compel
Free?
them all to take it.
Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. Human nature being what it is.
Yeah, well, the price would be that I might come back and eat you one day. So, 4,000. Okay. Ooh, I can ask him something.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Yeah, I forgot that he was his real dad. This guy, Barrett, is...
Goodbye for now, Mr.
Well,
Lewis.
I don't know if it's 100% confirmed, but we're suspicious that he is his real dad.
I should never have taken up my father's
And I need to heal the priest who's up here, who doesn't really deserve it. But I can't eat him yet, so I have to wait.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Yeah.
Don't
Here,
you
take this
fear
medicine.
Getting sick yourself.
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
Gosh.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
There you go. And I don't think I can do anything with you until I have mesmerized 5 and I can come back and eat your murdering ass. Well, maybe not eat your...
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel
Eat your
these days?
murdering
Don't you
self.
hear the trumpets? The apocalypse is upon us, Dr. Reed. The final battle.
Oh, he creeps me out, but I think he's correct. His like kind of weird insights into what's going on, I think, are accurate. Joseph Larrabee. Why despise Joseph Larrabee? Was that the oh, Joseph Larrabee was the priest, was the vicar who was at Mary's grave.
Tell me the
Mary
reason
killed.
why you despise Joseph Larrabee so
I think.
much, Tobias.
A faithless shepherd is the worst criminal, for he leads his flock to the abyss by disregarding the right path. God smote this man, for he doubted.
I only met him briefly, but he seemed a dedicated man who tried to provide guidance.
Do you not believe in punishment, my son? I am not talking about the law of men. I am talking about judgment from heaven.
We are our own judges. I believe in science. God won't ever be my lord.
I believe that we are, as men, our own judges, juries, and executioners.
Armageddon is upon us, Dr. Reed. The final battle where every soul will be weighed. I'm afraid yours will burn for a long time.
Yeah, probably.
Goodbye.
Okay, I've talked to him pretty much about all that before, so... Okay, and was there one more person to heal? No, that was the 3 of them. Okay, and then... So there's... Oh yeah, this woman, I haven't really talked to her much before, and then... There's 2 people I haven't met before, and then there was the guy who we just found the note talking about Albie. Albert Palmer's this guy over here, so we could go maybe tell him that he's been accepted into the Wet Boot Boys. Oh look, you can see Harry from in the window. Ill-formed blinker skull. That's new. Ill-formed. What makes it ill-formed? What the hell? Oh, it exploded. Oh. Ew. Okay, well, good to know. The ill-formed skulls explode. Albert, there you are. I need to talk to you about the Wet Boot Boys.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Typical Wet Boot Boy attitude. Okay. The man you were looking for is dead.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
Mm-hmm. You were so gullible, you know the risks. This is no freedom.
This note was found on a dead man, Albert. If that doesn't change your mind, then you must be ready to face the risks.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I have a future here.
Fair enough. Can we ask him anything else? No.
Goodbye, young man.
Maybe we'll meet again some other time.
You feed.
A rogue econ? What? He's like me? Whoa. He's like me. He's an econ. Oh my god.
Your prey is mine now.
Oh, he wants to... Ow. Die.
Don't you know better?
Oh, ow. Ow.
This is my territory.
Your territory. What is going on? Oh my god, this is so weird. So I'm gonna start running into more econs then. Yeah, something very strange is happening. There's clearly a lot more vampires on the rise. Interesting. Very interesting. And he's just territorial. Okay, still looking for people I haven't found before, so we'll just keep exploring. Maybe we'll run into more vampires.
This is no place for you.
Hello! Ow, Jesus! How many fucking attacks do you get in a row? Okay, okay. What else is around here? So we can go What's in here? Another one. Another vampire. He's doing the same trick as me.
Your prey is mine!
Ah, he's doing my trick. That's funny. Wow, this place is crawling with other econs. Wow. Your prey is mine. Interesting. So, what else is in here? Ooh, money. Yes, I'll take that. Oh, yes, there's a new person here. Finally, I found someone. Hello.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say?
Mason.
No, thank you.
Let me in.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in.
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
You were hard to find, actually, you know? What else is in this place? Anything worth taking? Ooh, a new collectible. Vampires feed on our soul. Vampires drink our blood, but they feed on our soul. How could we believe that any man or woman killed by these foul creatures, bitten by their filthy mouths, could then be accepted in heaven? No, their bodies have been defiled and their souls have been corrupted. Their place is now in hell with the legions of blood-sucking demons. Vampires feed on our souls. Clarence Crosley. For more information, please contact me directly.
Tell me, how do you see the world these days?
It's locked.
I see the world as one gigantic buffet. Okay. Let's have a little chat, shall we?
So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed, the eminent surgeon. My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
Oh, so he's related to the woman who's selling the medicine on the square, because she was Swanborough as well. Your life in London, personal questions. Do you know Braille? Let's ask him some other questions first. Someone taking care of you?
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes
Loretta.
by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
Yep. Yeah, I was quite suspicious of her elixir.
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me, and I believe she could say the same thing about me.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carrel in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
Let's just check. Ooh. Mesmerized level 3. Oh, he's got a migraine. I should have
seem unwell,
treatment for that,
sir.
I think.
Do you need my assistance?
Actually,
believe so.
I feel worse than usual. Can you give me something?
Treatment for migraine.
Yes. I can give you a little something that has been proven effective.
Thank you, Doctor.
Hooray! Okay, now we can ask... Actually, let's ask about what's going on in
How is the
Whitechapel.
sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
I hear them hissing and scratching at my door every night. The sick made mad by the fever. But these walls are thick, and my lock is solid.
Okay, let's ask him about, does he know Braille
Do
then?
you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
Oh, other pages. Okay. Cool. Do we have any other hints or anything? Cool. Okay,
Goodbye,
that's
Mr.
it for now.
Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
So we'll collect some more Braille
what kind
pages.
of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
I'm leaving. Don't worry. I'm going. Okay. By the way, there's loads of other vampires out here. Like, proper vampires. Which is kind of terrifying. For you, not for me.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a toff.
They're just getting killed by the large bees. Oh, that's funny.
Get a taste of this.
I want to get a better view of this. That's funny. Get them!
He's dead.
Oh, he's a flamethrower guy.
Killing's all you deserve.
Ew! Got him. Oh, there's another one. They're getting all attacked by a blinker skull. Wow, I'm running really low on blood. Need to get some. Over here. Over this bridge. Okay. Oh. Hello. I remember you. Are you my maker?
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you
Champion.
not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
Who is the famished queen?
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
I'm the champion. Whether I like it or not. Alright. Okay, looks like we're heading to the West End. And we're heading to Lady Ashbury's fancy mansion. And then we'll see what her plan is. But this creepy, mysterious entity definitely seems to think I'm his champion. Is that where I'm supposed to go? No, this way? Who is that? Who is that?
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
What the fuck? So many vampires. I want to talk to the other vampires. Oh look, there's more people fighting each other.
Get in with me, Teddy! We found one!
Oh shit. Hang on. I'm trying to target the other...
Killing's all you deserve!
No, I was trying to help you. Ew, stop that. Give me your blood. I was trying to help you, you know. Against the vampire hunters. But fine, fine. If you don't want my help, I'll just take it elsewhere. Wow, this place is so much more dangerous than the rest of the city. Or, well, maybe it's just that it's more dangerous now. Everywhere is more dangerous now. I'm loving it. There's so much going on. Vampire hunters, vampires, weird exploding skulls. Like, what?
So this is where she lives.
Ooh, that's fancy.
What a splendid house.
Yeah. Very nice. Let's go pay her a visit. Lady Ashbury, are you at home? Ashbury's mansion.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him, but I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Murderous. Probably. Mary was the murderous. Mary was the murderous vampire. My maker must be powerful.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
Yeah. I still am really sad that we weren't able to be an epic duo.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I seen him and he isn't really a regular looking vampire. Seemed timeless. I felt his power.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
Whoa.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Oh, that's so sad. She has to pretend to drink
Please,
tea.
Call me Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Yeah, why use you, right?
Why use you to contact me?
Why not
Because
contact
they
me
know
directly?
we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies.
Couldn't they have just
Their
sent me a
main
letter?
occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help, since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself?
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
That's dumb. Okay, who are they? Should I trust them?
Who are they?
Who are they?
Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the
Vampire
Empire.
law.
Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals, all of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the Guard of Prewen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Oh, so they're mad about that. Okay.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Yeah, what are their laws? Like, what do they believe in anyway? Okay, why meet them? Should I lie to them?
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Okay, so we need to get them on side then.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Okay.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
Oh.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is
Earl
rich
of Bristol.
and extremely influential.
Oh wow, how old is he?
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Yeah. We're talking about like what? Almost 1,000 years old or something?
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
Okay.
How powerful is his reach?
Yeah.
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals.
Oh, really?
But they are all very powerful.
Oh, really? They're not all immortals? That's interesting.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
Okay. I don't know who that is. I will heed your advice.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
And then, yeah, so is Ascalon going to take them on?
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it.
No?
If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Econs I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
But
I think I saw them kill an Econ on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
okay. What is a great hunt?
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Wow. That's why they've obviously been recruiting a lot recently. Why start a second one? How did you survive?
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Why start a second one?
Priwen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for
Sounds
the
like
offer.
fun.
I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Okay, what is the plan? Will I ever find my maker?
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
Okay.
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Okay.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
Okay then.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
Play their
No,
game.
you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
So mysterious. You're so mysterious. Okay, will you go to Pembroke? When will we meet again?
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
Oh, she's going on a diet.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
To
How
infiltrate
thrilling
Ascalon.
To meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Ooh, does she like me?
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend.
very soon.
Ooh. Ooh. She fancies me. We could be hot vampire couple. We could be hot vampire girlfriend and boyfriend, you know? Rule the whole of London. Oh my gosh, so we have to go and join the Ascalon Club and use them to our advantage, and yeah, and then basically nobody is going to be fighting against the Prewen hunters if they're making a great hunt. It seems like everyone's just going to run away from them because the great hunt is pretty serious, which is terrifying. So to present myself at the Ascalon Club. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Which is... Oh, Lady Ashbury, new dialogue available. Hang on, can I talk to her again? There's new dialogue available, which I think is to do with Harriet Jones, I think. Excuse me, I know we just had a very romantic and intense goodbye. I'm also going to steal from you, but I wanted to ask you something else about a different quest. Oh, oh, I just found your diary. Oh my god, 1913. Oh my god, should I be reading this? Yes. Tonight I went with, this is 1913. Oh wait, hang on. This whole game is set in like 1918 or something, so it's not that long ago. Okay, I went with Mother visiting the sick of the East End. It had been a long time since I went in this sad part of town. To see her talking and listening to these poor people moved me beyond words. She really tries to make a difference, and she really tries to help these men and women. She also killed one of them tonight. It happened so quickly I did not even notice she had vanished, but when she reappeared, she looked so much more alive, more vivid. I immediately knew what had just happened. She took a life and saw nothing. Wait, the initials on this diary are C.A. So it's not Elizabeth Ashbury, it's somebody else. I immediately knew what had just happened. She took a life and I saw nothing. We returned home without a word. If I ever become like her, I won't feed on the dying. I will kill the guilty and the brutes wherever they hide. So is this diary Lady Ashbury's child writing this? Is that crazy? Okay, September 1914. This afternoon, 2 men tried to corner me in a back alley while I was campaigning for the women's right to vote. I called for help as loud as I could, like Mother told me. I don't know what would have happened if a soldier had not ordered them to leave me alone. He then walked me back home and tried to kiss me. I refused. He did not say a word and left. The whole story made me so sad. I was still crying when Mother woke up after the night had come. I told her the whole truth and she held me against her chest. Then we went to the theatre to see Doris Fletcher in her new play. I think I'm a little bit frustrated that Mother did not rush out to make them all pay. If I were a vampire, I would not be that merciful. We had a terrible argument with Mother last night as she refused once again to turn me into an immortal. When I reminded her of what had happened to me on the street with those 2 men and how things would have been different if I'd been like her or if they had carried weapons, she simply smiled and told me that to be part of this world meant to be ready to face it. I'm not sure I understand what she means, but it drives me crazy. I left home in the middle of the night to see Emily at her house. Emily? Who's Emily? And I spent the whole day there. Maybe it's time for me to leave Mother's house and live my life just like Emily. I love Mother so much, but it frustrates me so when she refuses to talk about my conversion. Who's Emily? Tonight I'm as sad as I'm excited, for I'm about to leave this house for good. Mother has agreed to let me have my own flat in the West End, as long as it's not too far from her house. I had to promise her I would be very careful. I told her how much I love her, and she told me she was proud of me. I understand now that she only wants me to be as strong and independent as she is. I must admit I'm very thankful for all she taught me through the years. She made the woman I am today. Now it's time for me to choose where to go from here. Whatever I'm going to do with my life, it's up to me. All I know is this: if I ever chose to become an immortal, I will not involve my mother in my choice, for this is my life and I'm responsible for my actions. That has to be her daughter, Charlotte. Charlotte Ashbury. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. That's what you get for snooping around people's houses. That's what you get. Lady Ashbury, I really need to talk to you about something. Oh, you're there. Are you here? Oh, here you are.
Hello again, Jonathan. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Sorry to disturb you again, but could you spare me a few minutes?
Of course, my dear. Always a pleasure to speak with you.
Okay, I need to talk to you about your investigation.
Concerning your investigation.
Yes?
Are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
Okay.
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
I was going to ask her about Harriet
I've been
Jones.
more concerned by events in the
Or
East
tell her.
End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no common epidemic.
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent. Much like her mother.
She's never mentioned her daughter before. It's so weird.
Do you think we shall ever see better days? Or at least better nights?
I know not, Jonathan. I have seen some horrid days in my long lifetime. Experience has taught me that one cannot outrun the fates.
Will you tell me your story one day, Lady Ashbury?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
When all of this is over, the war and the epidemic, we could leave the city for a while. Travel around Europe, you and I.
Traveling is always so complicated for us poor creatures of the night. But yes, I would be glad to travel the world with you, my dear.
Goodbye, Elizabeth.
Okay. Thought I had more dialogue to talk to her about. To talk about other stuff. What's this? Collectible. Only a few of us remain after the shock of the Great Hunt. I was one of them. I remember how the sudden attack of the enemy caught us all by surprise. Blood was shed during those few nights. Some of us who survived chose exile. I don't blame them, but I regret their lack of fortitude. For it is courage we need to protect the interests of the Empire. Courage we need to defend the values we stand for. May we all remember that William Marshall himself never lowered his head. My beloved maker may be long gone now, but his presence is still among us. So William Marshall is the guy who is related to Lord Redgrave, or what's his name? The Ascalon guy. My beloved maker may be long gone now, but his presence... Wait, who wrote this? Oh yeah, it's written from the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave. Okay. So William Marshall was the knight from hundreds of years ago who made Lord Redgrave, apparently. We keep a few drops of his sacred blood to remind us what we are and what we seek, honour, purity and excellence. I had the privilege of speaking with the knight many times as his progeny and his friend. He spoke to me of the tear of angels, the holy beverage supposed to appease the inextinguishable hunger we all feel, that he never ceased to search even without knowing if such artifacts exist. I admired his tenacity, and it is this tenacity, this indefectible belief in something bigger than us that will make us survive any future great hunt launched by our enemies. Ascalon will be rebuilt always, for it is an ideal. Wow, her house is so cool. I'm gonna have another little snoop around before I go anywhere. That's a suit of armor. Oh, something over there. What's this? Dracula. Ah, Dracula. To the inspiring Lady Ashbury. There are darknesses in life and there are lights, and you are one of the lights, the light of all lights. Bram Stoker, 1897. That's so cool. Bram Stoker gave her a signed copy of Dracula. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's amazing. That's really cool.
It's locked, all right.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I love this house. I want to live here, except for this awkward stairway, which is just taking up all of the second floor. Now. Oh boy, okay, so that was a lot of information to process. We learned a lot. We know what we have to do next. We have to go and join the Ascalon Club. And... oh man. And then I'm kind of a little bit worried about this great hunt that's happening. Because she seems to think that everyone will just flee from the vampire hunters if they do a great hunt. And that Ascalon isn't going to bother fighting them, so...
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
But before we do that, I'm going to end the episode here, and we'll pick up next time going to the Ascalon Club and trying to find out what we're supposed to be doing and, yeah, see what they're all about, I guess, because this is going to be interesting. Can't wait. We have to side with them, kind of get them on our side, work to put an end to the epidemic, and that's how we solve the whole problem of the Great Hunt and everything else. According to Lady Ashbury, who seems like the brains of the operation, and I'm the brawn kind of the operation, I guess, but also the brains because I have to do all the medicine stuff and figure out how to end the plague. But she's definitely like got her connections, got her theories. She knows a lot more about the situation than I do, so she's kind of, yeah, she's gonna do more research, I suppose, and be a good person who can just like point me in the right direction. But then I'm gonna do all the actual hard work in solving all of these problems. So yeah, ooh, it's getting really interesting now. Getting really interesting between everything that's going on and everything seeming to kind of be coming to a head now, and things are more dangerous. There's more vampires, like real vampires, Ekons like me, who are talking and are intelligent like me. And yeah, so yeah, we'll see where this goes next time. So I'm excited. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.